Have you ever worried about handing over the car keys too soon, losing the freedom to drive to the farmer's market on your own schedule? Or maybe you've felt words slip away mid-conversation, leaving you frustrated at a trivia night? Perhaps you've lain awake, stressing over bills, or missed those warm porch chats with neighbors that make life feel like a family potluck. These moments remind us how much we value independence, sharp thinking, financial peace, and strong connections. That's why you need to watch this video until the end. It's packed with 8 powerful habits, from staying physically fit to embracing laughter, that will keep you vibrant, confident, and in control of your life. Each tip is a practical step to living fully, whether it's walking with ease, mastering new skills, or finding joy in every day. So stick around to discover how to make your golden years truly shine. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. Chapter 1: Physical Health, Maintaining Independence. Part 1: Hook Introduction. Imagine rolling down the road to the local farmer's market. Windows open, the scent of fresh peaches calling your name. All on your own schedule. Worried about handing over the car keys too soon? Physical health is the foundation of staying independent, letting you steer your life with confidence. This isn't about becoming a fitness guru. It is about keeping your body strong enough to handle daily tasks, from tying your shoes to tending your garden, so you remain the master of your own destiny. Part 2: Core Benefits. Physical health empowers you to conquer everyday activities without a second thought. Think bathing without a helping hand, slipping into your favorite flannel shirt, stirring a simmering pot of chili, or pushing the lawnmower across your yard with ease. It's the key to staying in control at home, boosting your self-assurance to tackle life's demands with gusto. This habit preserves that rugged American spirit of self-reliance, the kind that built small towns and big dreams. Beyond that, strong physical health lowers the risk of chronic illnesses like diabetes or heart disease, keeps your energy steady for afternoon errands, and lifts your mood, making each day feel like a small triumph. When you're physically fit, you're not just living, you're thriving, ready for impromptu family barbecues or a spontaneous trip to the lake. Part 3: Key Practices. Regular exercise. Move your trusted companion, like a loyal dog that nudges you to play. Aim for 30 minutes a day of activity that gets your heart pumping and muscles working. Picture a brisk walk along a shaded park trail, covering about 2 miles at a pace that feels comfortable yet invigorating. Wave to neighbors, feel the breeze, and let the rhythm of your steps clear your mind. Or head to the community pool for a swim, where the water supports your joints while building strength. Imagine gliding through laps, feeling lighter with every stroke. For a dose of fun, crank up Motown classics like Ain't No Mountain High Enough and dance in your living room, swaying with a grin. If you prefer calm, try gentle yoga from a YouTube channel, like a 15-minute morning stretch that loosens your limbs and sharpens your balance. These activities strengthen muscles, improve flexibility, and reduce the risk of falls that could sideline you. For instance, regular walks can mean climbing the bleachers at your grandkid ES baseball game without wincing at creaky knees. Exercise also boosts heart health and keeps bones sturdy, ensuring you're ready for family reunions or a day of yard work. Start small, maybe a stroll around the block, and build from there. The key is consistency, like tending a garden that blooms over time. Healthy eating. Think of your body as a classic Chevy that needs premium fuel to run smoothly. Fill your plate with vibrant, nutrient-packed foods. Fresh blueberries or strawberries from the grocery store. Crisp spinach salads with a zesty vinaigrette. Grilled chicken or salmon fresh from the skillet. And hearty whole grains like oatmeal or quinoa. These choices deliver vitamins to fend off colds, sustain energy for running errands, and lower the risk of big health scares like heart attacks. Skip the drive-through burgers, sugary sodas, and fried snacks. They're like cheap gas that clogs your engine. Instead, indulge in a slice of homemade apple pie, baked with love and enjoyed in moderation. Picture sitting down to a colorful dinner, grilled fish, a side of roasted veggies, and a warm roll that powers you through a busy day. For example, swapping a daily soda for a glass of water with lemon can save calories and keep you hydrated, like a farmer watering crops for a bountiful harvest. Try adding one new veggie to your plate each week, maybe broccoli or kale, and notice how your energy steadies. Healthy eating isn't about deprivation. It's about fueling your body to live fully, with the stamina to chase grandkids or tend your roses. Part 4. Try this today. Lace up your sneakers and take a 10 to 15-minute walk around the block after breakfast. Feel the morning air. Notice the neighborhood waking up, kids heading to school, dogs barking, and let it energize you. Jot down the date and distance in a notebook, like a captain logging a journey. By the end of the week, you'll feel a noticeable spring in your step, proof that small efforts yield big rewards. Keep that notebook handy. It's your roadmap to a stronger, more independent you. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Chapter 2. Mental Sharpness, Active Learning. Part 1. Hook Introduction. Ever fumble for a word mid-conversation at the diner or blank on a neighbor's name at the grocery store? It's frustrating, like misplacing your keys when you're in a hurry. Mental sharpness through active learning keeps your mind quick and lively. Ready for trivia nights at the local pub or unraveling your grandkids' clever riddles. This habit ensures your brain stays vibrant, letting you engage with life's mental challenges with the same wit you had decades ago. Part 2. Core Benefits. Active learning is like oiling the gears of your brain, sharpening memory, logic, and adaptability. It turns everyday puzzles, figuring out a new smartphone app, recalling a recipe, or navigating a new store layout, into fun wins that boost your confidence. This habit sparks joy by keeping your mind engaged, whether you're solving a crossword or mastering a new skill. Beyond the fun, active learning helps delay cognitive decline, keeping your brain agile for years. Imagine holding your own in a lively debate with friends or teaching your grandkids a new card game. Mental sharpness makes it possible. It's about staying curious, staying connected, and enjoying the thrill of learning something new, like rediscovering the excitement of your first job or a favorite hobby. Part 3. Key Practices. Diverse brain boosters. Keep your mind humming with activities that challenge and delight. Curl up with a gripping John Grisham thriller, following the twists of a courtroom drama, or dive into a cozy mystery set in a small American town. Imagine solving the case alongside the detective, piecing clues together over coffee. Tackle a Sunday New York Times crossword, puzzling out clues with a pencil in hand, or piece together a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle of Yellowstone National Park, envisioning its geysers and wildlife. These activities stretch your brain, enhancing recall and focus. For a modern twist, try Duolingo to learn Spanish basics. Phrases like "Buenos dias" or "¿Cómo estás?" can help you chat with neighbors or order at a local taqueria. Picture the pride of greeting a new friend in their language. It's a mental workout with social perks. These diverse activities build neural connections, keeping your mind nimble and ready for life's curveballs, like remembering where you parked at the mall. Start with one activity a week, maybe a puzzle or a chapter, and watch your mental clarity grow. Online exploration. The internet is your playground for lifelong learning, offering endless ways to keep your brain sharp. Sign up for a free Coursera course on American history, diving into stories of the Revolution or the Wild West while sipping tea in your armchair. Or explore backyard gardening, learning how to grow tomatoes that rival the farmer's market. Platforms like Khan Academy offer bite-sized lessons on art, science, or even photography, perfect for sparking curiosity. Imagine mastering a new gardening trick, like composting, and sharing a bountiful harvest with neighbors. These online adventures forge new brain pathways, reducing the risk of fuzzy thinking and keeping you engaged with the world. For example, a course on local history might inspire a trip to a nearby museum, connecting you to your community's roots. Dedicate 20 minutes a day to an online lesson, and you'll feel your mind light up with new ideas. Part 4. Try this today. Pick a podcast episode on a hobby you love. Gardening, classic cars, or maybe American folklore, and listen while sipping your morning coffee. Write down one new fact, like a tip for pruning roses, or a story about Route 66, and share it at dinner with family or friends. This simple act sparks your brain, fuels conversation, and sets the stage for more learning. Keep a small notebook for these nuggets of knowledge. It's like collecting treasures for your mind. Chapter 3. Social Connections. Building Strong Bonds. Part 1. Hook Introduction. Remember those long summer evenings on the porch, swapping stories with neighbors over iced tea or lemonade? Social connections are the glue that makes life feel like a warm family potluck, filled with laughter and shared memories. This habit builds deep ties, turning acquaintances into a community that lifts you and keeps loneliness at bay, ensuring you're surrounded by people who make every day brighter. Part 2. Core Benefits. Strong relationships deliver an emotional boost, like a warm hug on a tough day. They provide companionship, a sense of belonging, and a reliable support network that catches you when life gets rocky. A heartfelt talk over pie with a friend can melt away stress, while regular connections reduce feelings of isolation that can creep in. These bonds foster mutual respect and trust, reminding you that someone else always got your back, whether it's a neighbor checking in after a storm or a grandkid sharing a silly joke. Social connections aren't just nice to have. They're essential for a fulfilling life, like the comfort of a favorite quilt on a chilly night. Part 3. Key Practices. Nurturing Relationships. Make time for meaningful connections, the kind that warm your heart and strengthen your spirit. Schedule Sunday phone calls with your kids across state lines, catching up on their jobs, their kids, or their latest adventures while sharing your own. Meet high school buddies for coffee at the local diner, reminiscing about prom nights or old football games over stacks of pancakes. Host a game night with your spouse. Think Scrabble, cards, or even checkers, where laughter and friendly competition deepen your bond. Picture a cozy evening trading stories with your partner, recalling the early days of your marriage or a favorite family vacation. Deep listening, like nodding along to a friend's story or asking about their day, builds a network of trust that supports you through tough times, like a safety net for life's high wire. Start with one meaningful interaction a week, and watch your connections grow stronger. Active engagement and giving back. Get involved in your community to expand your circle and make a difference. Join a local VFW meetup to swap stories with fellow veterans, sharing tales of service over coffee or burgers. Volunteer at the food bank, packing boxes for families in need, or coach Little League, cheering kids on from the sidelines. These activities create shared experiences, like the pride of helping a neighbor through a tough time, or the joy of celebrating a young player's first home run. For example, volunteering might lead to a new friendship with someone who shares your love of history, sparking conversations about old war movies or local landmarks. Giving back not only widens your social network, but also fills you with the rewarding feeling of helping others, like passing down wisdom to a younger generation. Aim to join one community activity a month, and watch your world grow richer with stories and smiles. Part 4. Try this today. Text a friend to meet for a quick walk around the neighborhood. No agenda, just good conversation. Stroll past familiar houses, chat about life, and maybe share a laugh over a squirrel's antics. Notice how this simple connection lights up your week, leaving you with a warm sense of belonging. Keep a mental note of how it feels. It's a reminder that relationships are the heart of a happy life. Chapter 4. Financial Security. Smart Planning for Peace. Part 1. Hook Introduction. Ever lie awake at night, worrying about bills piling up like leaves in the fall? Financial security is your ticket to peace of mind, letting you splurge on a road trip to the Grand Canyon or a new fishing rod without a second thought. This habit ensures you live comfortably, chasing dreams while keeping financial stress at bay, so you can focus on what truly matters, living life to the fullest. Part 2. Core Benefits. Smart financial planning frees you from the weight of money worries, allowing you to thrive on Social Security, savings, or a pension. It's about having enough to cover essentials, groceries, utilities, maybe a diner meal, while still funding joys like a Mississippi River cruise or a season pass to the local theater. This habit empowers you to live independently, confident that your finances support your lifestyle, whether it's a quiet evening at home or an adventure with friends. Financial security isn't just about numbers. It's about the freedom to say yes to life's opportunities without hesitation. Part 3. Key Practices. Responsible budgeting. Track every dollar like a pro, treating your money like a well-tended garden. Use apps like Mint or a simple spreadsheet to allocate funds. Say, $300 a month for groceries, $100 for outings like movies or coffee dates, and a chunk for an emergency fund to cover unexpected repairs. Review your budget monthly, adjusting for rising gas prices or a new prescription. For example, cutting back on impulse buys at Walmart, like that shiny gadget you don't need, can free up cash for a weekend getaway to a nearby lake. Picture the satisfaction of sipping coffee while checking your budget, knowing your money's working for you. Start by tracking 1 week's expenses, and you'll see where small tweaks can make a big difference, like brewing coffee at home instead of hitting the drive-thru. Retirement and independence prep. Build a nest egg that lasts, like a sturdy barn weathering decades of storms. Maximize contributions to your 401k or IRA, focusing on low-cost index funds through platforms like Fidelity or Vanguard to diversify and reduce risk. Meet with a fee-only financial advisor, someone who prioritizes your interests, not commissions, to tailor your plan to your goals. Imagine having enough saved to cover basics plus hobbies, like woodworking tools or gardening supplies, without sweating the bills. For instance, a diversified portfolio might fund a dream trip to see fall leaves in New England, or a new grill for summer barbecues. Start by setting aside $50 a month for savings, even if it means skipping one restaurant meal. It adds up, giving you the security to live on your terms. Part 4. Try this today. Write down your top 3 expenses this week. Maybe coffee runs, cable bills, or a grocery splurge. Find one to tweak, like brewing coffee at home or canceling a subscription you rarely use to save $20. That small win feels like money in the bank, a step toward financial freedom. Keep a note of your savings. It's a reminder that you're in control. Mid-video engagement break. Still with me? If these habits are hitting home, drop a 1 in the comments. It shows other seniors like you that these tips are game changers, sparking a community of shared growth and inspiration. Chapter 5. Emotional Well-Being, Cultivating Joy Daily. Part 1. Hook Introduction. Rough days got you feeling down, like a gray Midwest sky that won't clear? Emotional well-being builds an inner glow, like sunshine breaking through after a rain. This habit keeps your spirits high, helping you find joy in life's small moments and resilience in its challenges, so you wake up each day with a spark of hope. Part 2. Core Benefits. Emotional well-being equips you to handle life's ups and downs with grace, finding silver linings even in tough times. It fosters a steady sense of contentment, ensuring you face setbacks, a missed appointment, a health scare, with a calm heart. This habit isn't about ignoring pain. It's about building the strength to roll with it, like a river flowing around rocks. Whether it's savoring a quiet moment or laughing with a friend, emotional well-being keeps your heart full, making every day feel meaningful and connected. Part 3. Key Practices. Positive Outlook. Seek out daily delights that lift your mood, like treasures hidden in plain sight. Savor the first sip of Folgers as the morning sun warms your kitchen. Watch a cardinal dart to your backyard feeder, or smile at a grandkid's crayon drawing taped to the fridge. Each night, jot down 3 things you're grateful for: a kind cashier at the store, a cozy blanket, a funny TV rerun. This simple act shifts your focus from "what if" worries to "ain't life grand?" moments. For example, writing "saw a beautiful sunset" in a journal can reframe a tough day as one with beauty. Try keeping a small notebook by your bed. It's a daily reminder to hunt for joy. These moments of gratitude build a positive mindset, like planting seeds that grow into a garden of contentment. Resilience and purpose. When setbacks hit, like a fender bender in the parking lot or a Dr.S visit that rattles you, take a deep breath and brainstorm solutions. You've bounced back from worse, like the 2008 recession or a family loss, and you can do it again. Anchor yourself in purpose. Mentor a teen at church, sharing life lessons over cookies, or tend a victory garden, growing tomatoes that feed your body and soul. Picture the pride of harvesting your own veggies, or seeing a young person light up from your advice. These acts give you a reason to get up each day, fueling resilience like a fire that keeps burning. For instance, volunteering at a local shelter might remind you of your own strength, connecting you to others who share your values. Dedicate 1 hour a week to a purposeful activity, and feel the difference it makes. Part 4. Try this today. Name one small win from today aloud. Maybe a tasty homemade lunch, or a kind word from a neighbor. Share it with a loved one over dinner or a phone call, letting their smile amplify yours. This simple act doubles the joy, reminding you that happiness grows when shared. Keep it up. It's a habit that lights up your life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Chapter 6. Spiritual Growth. Finding Deeper Meaning. Part 1. Hook Introduction. Craving more than the daily grind of chores, errands, and bills? Spiritual growth taps into a quiet soul fire, like the peace of a hymn at Sunday service or a moment of stillness under the stars. This habit adds depth to your days, connecting you to something bigger. whether it's faith, nature, or personal values, that makes life feel sacred and purposeful. Part 2. Core benefits. Spiritual growth weaves meaning into your routine, turning ordinary moments, like a morning coffee or a walk in the park, into sacred ones. It builds resilience, helping you weather life's storms like a mighty oak rooted in deep convictions. This habit fosters inner peace, easing the weight of aches, losses, or uncertainties, and gives you a sense of purpose that lights the way forward. Whether through prayer, meditation, or acts of kindness, spiritual growth makes every day feel connected to something greater, like a thread in a larger tapestry. Part 3. Key practices. Positive outlook. Start your mornings with gratitude for simple blessings. A golden sunrise over cornfields, a neighbor's friendly wave as you grab the mail, or the comfort of a well-cooked meatloaf shared with family. Whether through prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection, this mindset spotlights what's good, easing the sting of physical aches or emotional losses. Imagine pausing to thank the universe for a warm home or a kind gesture. It shifts your perspective to abundance, like finding a $20 bill in an old jacket. Keep a mental or written list of these blessings. It's a daily practice that grounds you in hope. For example, noting a friend called today can turn a quiet day into one filled with connection. Resilience and purpose. View challenges as teachers, not enemies. A health hiccup, like a new diagnosis, might nudge you to lean on faith, friends, or your own inner strength. You've faced trials before. Think of the time you rebuilt after a job loss or a family crisis, and you'll do it again. Fuel purpose through acts like joining a prayer circle at church, where shared faith lifts everyone, or attending a Bible study group to explore life's big questions. Simple acts of kindness, like baking cookies for a shut-in neighbor, give you meaning. Picture the warmth of delivering a fresh batch of brownies to someone lonely. It's a small gesture that fuels your soul and theirs. These practices build resilience, like a lighthouse guiding you through fog. Aim for one purposeful act a week and feel your spirit grow stronger. Part 4. Try this today. Spend 5 minutes in quiet reflection, maybe in your favorite chair or by a window with a view of the trees. Think about one kind act you can do tomorrow, perhaps calling a lonely friend or leaving a thank you note for your mail carrier. This small step plants a seed of purpose, deepening your connection to life's meaning. Keep it simple and watch it grow. Chapter 7. Continuous Learning, Embracing Change. Part 1. Hook Introduction. Tech updates like smartphones, streaming apps, or even self-checkout machines got you scratching your head. Continuous learning keeps you adaptable, like upgrading from a flip phone to FaceTiming your grandkids across the country. This habit ensures you stay curious and capable, thriving in a world that's always changing, so you're never left behind. Part 2. Core Benefits. Continuous learning transforms your later years into a lifelong classroom, filled with growth, laughter, and new possibilities. It keeps your mind sharp, boosts confidence, and opens doors to fresh experiences, whether mastering a new gadget, exploring a hobby, or understanding your grandkids' latest slang. Staying curious means you're ready for life's next adventure, from navigating a new app to trying a new recipe. This habit isn't just about keeping up, it's about embracing change with a smile, like rediscovering the thrill of learning to drive or landing your first job. Part 3. Key Practices. Adaptability and Growth Mindset. Embrace new skills with an "I can learn this" attitude, like a kid tackling a new game. Master Zoom for virtual bingo nights with friends, imagining the fun of laughing together online, or learn pickleball rules at the rec center. picturing the thrill of hitting a winning shot in a friendly match. This mindset helps you navigate changes, whether it as your grandkids, slang like, lit, or rising grocery costs, with confidence and ease. For example, learning to use a grocery app to find deals can save you money and feel like a small victory. Start with one new skill a month, like sending a text with emojis, and watch your adaptability soar. Lifelong curiosity. Chase wonders that spark joy and keep your mind buzzing. Sign up for a Udemy course on birdwatching, learning to spot cardinals or blue jays in your backyard. Attend a library talk on Route 66 history, imagining the open road and classic diners. Or try sushi for the first time at a local restaurant, savoring new flavors with a friend. These pursuits sharpen skills, ignite excitement, and connect you to fresh stories, like sharing birdwatching tips with a neighbor or recounting a Route 66 tale at a family dinner. For instance, a photography course might lead to capturing stunning sunset photos to share with loved ones. Dedicate 20 minutes a week to exploring something new, and feel your world expand with possibility. Part 4. Try this today. Google a how-to on a fun skill, like planting herbs, using a smartphone app, or even tying a fishing knot. Spend 10 minutes practicing it tonight, maybe potting a basil plant or sending a photo to a friend. This small effort sparks curiosity and confidence, like opening a new chapter in your life's story. Keep exploring. It's your ticket to staying vibrant. Chapter 8. Sense of Humor. Laughing Through It All. Part 1. Hook Introduction. Life's too short not to chuckle at its quirks, like a spilled coffee or a quirky grandkid's antics. A sense of humor is your secret weapon, lightening life's load like a great stand-up routine at a comedy club. This habit keeps you smiling, turning everyday moments into opportunities for joy, no matter what the day brings. Part 2. Core Benefits. Laughter is medicine for the soul, cutting stress, strengthening bonds, and putting life's hiccups in perspective. A good giggle boosts heart health, lifts your mood, and reminds you not to sweat the small stuff, like a traffic jam or a forgotten appointment. This habit fosters a playful outlook, helping you connect with others and find joy in the ordinary, like a warm blanket on a chilly evening. A sense of humor isn't just fun. It's a tool for resilience, making life's challenges feel lighter and more manageable. Part 3. Key Practices. Embracing laughter. Hunt for humor in daily life, like a treasure hidden in plain sight. Share dad jokes at poker night. Try, why did the scarecrow become a motivational speaker? He was outstanding in his field. Binge Seinfeld reruns, laughing at Kramer's wild entrances, or find the funny in a traffic jam by inventing silly stories about other drivers. For example, stuck behind a slow car? Imagine they're hauling a giant pumpkin to a fair. These moments act as a shield against gloom, keeping your vibe upbeat and your heart light. Dedicate one evening a week to something funny, a comedy special or a humorous book, and feel the stress melt away. Lightheartedness and playfulness. Don't sweat small mishaps. Quip about a spilled drink instead of frowning, like saying, "Guess I'm watering the table today." Embrace playfulness. Toss a frisbee in the yard with grandkids. Doodle funny cartoons in a notebook. Or prank, call a buddy with a light-hearted joke, like pretending you won a cruise. Picture the joy of making a friend laugh with a playful gag. It spreads cheer and keeps your heart young. For instance, drawing a silly cartoon for a grandkid can spark giggles and a memory you both cherish. Try one playful act a week and watch how it lifts your spirits and those around you. Part 4. Try this today. Watch a 5-minute clip from The Tonight Show. letting yourself laugh out loud at a Jimmy Fallon skit or a funny guest story. Share the funniest bit with a pal over coffee or a call. Maybe text them a quick recap of the joke. This small act spreads joy, like tossing a pebble into a pond and watching the ripples grow. Keep laughing. It's your key to a lighter, happier life. As we wrap up this journey through 8 powerful habits for living vibrantly and independently, take a moment to reflect. What have you learned so far? Maybe it's the joy of a morning walk to boost your energy, the spark of learning a new skill like Spanish, or the warmth of reconnecting with a friend over coffee. Whatever it is, we'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below this video sharing one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life. It could inspire someone else to take that step too. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to make your golden years truly shine.